Welcome, and thank you for joining me for this week's episode of I Know What You Mean podcast. Now, the set may look a little different here because I'm on location for a very special episode with my dear friends and family, I guess I could say, because we're both.
Yeah.
But before we get into this episode, I wanted to discuss everything about hip-hop and music that inspired us over the last couple of years, or over the last couple of decades, if you will. And I had to come home, all the way home to the Midwest to get this accomplished. Now, so before I introduce our guest, is not only my little brother, but he's also my best friend.
Yeah.
And one of the most talented men that I possibly know. This man is knowingly so, how good he is at everything he touches.
I appreciate that.
My other guest is also a secret weapon. You want to have him on your team because this motherfucker as well, some secret talents, I should say, as well, that I just didn't know he had. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome my brother Raj and my cousin Chris.
What's going on, people? How y'all doing?
How y'all feeling today?
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm
what
here.
is-
I'm with my brother, I'm with my cousin. Couldn't be any better.
Right,
I'm happy.
This is like a reuniting of my middle school era.
Absolutely.
Middle school, preteen, almost in high school era of life.
All the time,
Absolutely.
all day.
Y'all were
We used to like,
y'all were my absolute everything. Every weekend,
Mhm.
Friday through Sunday, we were always together.
Oh,
Me, you, Anthony,
right?
Yeah.
everybody, man.
Right.
Like,
We would
Lil'
take
Ant.
over.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, how can I forget?
Take over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was matter
Dog,
of fact, I was at the Benny the Butcher concert the other day,
Uh-huh.
I like him.
and I ran into Butter Dog. And
No
I was like,
way.
He's doing well, actually. He's
yeah,
doing well for
yeah.
himself.
And
Yeah,
I
I've
was
seen him.
like, dog. I was like, you probably don't remember me. He was like, no. I said you was in a group with my cousin Roger. He said, Roger, your fucking cousin,
That's
dog. I
crazy.
said, he got a baby with my sister and shit. He was geeked as hell, dog.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, I ran into Butter the other
That's
night at the Benny
crazy.
show.
Who was in that? It was Butter,
Butter,
KO,
KO,
Fabian.
Faye, yeah.
And
What's the white dude?
KO was a little white.
No, he came at the end.
He a little pint.
Or take over?
And take over. Yeah.
Oh, DZ, right?
Deezy, that's what it was.
Deezy,
Deezy.
dog.
Yeah, I couldn't. It was just like it was a Lloyd Banks. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Who's in jail? Help me out, y'all. He Shine. He reminded me of Shine.
Oh, Shine. Yeah, he was not in jail anymore. Now he's like the mayor, the president of Belize.
Belize,
Yeah,
yes.
so he's not in jail anymore.
Man, he had a whole his documentary that's on Hulu. I don't know if it got removed due to the Diddy stuff because Diddy had
Yeah.
put out a
Right.
cease and desist on it.
I don't want to laugh.
But bro, it's crazy. His documentary was really good. If it's still out
Really?
there on Hulu or wherever, definitely check it
Really?
out. It's super fire, super inspirational. Goes deep
Okay.
into his story. Goes all the way up until right before this recent Diddy shit happened.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
and that's why it was a cease and desist because like.
He didn't want.
It was, and then it get to a point where he got to talking about Sean again, like bad mouthing him and talking about him crazy, and Sean wasn't having that. Like that's why
Wild.
Diddy put out a cease and desist.
So he wouldn't. Yeah, of course. That's crazy. You know what's funny? My Cassie's makeup, so he knows.
A lot.
Oh, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
Shout out to the MUAs
It's so
out here.
wild.
Isn't it? Isn't
My fiance is an MUA. I just wanted to throw that
okay,
out
all
there.
right. You better- I'll throw her socials in there. But yeah,
Ashley
he does her
Carter,
makeup. So
shit.
anyway, I want to talk to you guys about your inspirations. I want to get into it. So tell me about what inspired you guys, like hip hop, R&B, any kind of music, because we're a musical family. I feel like.
I'll let Raj start.
I mean, I have no idea. I just think I just grew up. It was funny because growing up, I always liked dudes like Fabulous and like the kind of more the punchlines kind. I quickly went away from that. I think the punchline metaphorical stuff is fun because you're putting, it's puzzles. It's seeing like how can I take something that this person would say, but like do it in my own way. So that's something that I always thought was really fun. Is how can I say a line that someone's not gonna get the first, second or third listen, but then at fourth, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, like now. So that kind of stuff was always fun to me, just piquing people's interest. So that's kind of how I got into it, just punchline. And then after a while, you kind of figure out like your own style and you kind of grow into it. So when I first started doing music, I was punchlines, but then I kind of grew into more. I was rapping. I kind of went more into, I guess, they always call me like the swag, the steez kind of rappers, more calm, more, I don't want to say, just more chill, less punchlines, still metaphors, but less punchlines, more just like talking about what I thought was cool stuff. Like whether it was like plastic watches you get out of cereal boxes or, you know what I mean? Like my inner tube popping out. Like I talk about that stuff was more more my reality than anything else. So that's kind of how I got into music, and from there on, I kind of grew a lot since then. So,
what about you, Chris? I'm very curious about you.
I think everything from music for me, aside from like being a rapper, the standpoint is just falling in love with music. It started with hearing stuff with my grandfather very early on, even though I didn't know what I was listening to as a kid, but just the sonics of what real music is, older people like to say. And
they ain't wrong.
Yeah, not wrong. Hearing the sonics of then, and then as I, like my preteen years when I started understanding music and understanding lyrics and hearing people and taking stuff from what you was hearing, all of that started with my dad. My dad is the biggest rap fan, music head that I know. And his favorite rapper is Jay.
Of course.
Growing up, I always tell people when I started to understand rap was 7th or 8th grade when the Black Album came out. For a long time as a kid, I hated Jay-Z.
Okay.
Now, I won't say hate. I didn't understand him, so I didn't know what I was hearing.
Yeah, of course.
But when the Black Album came out, and I think that was either 7th or 8th grade, something just clicked for me. So what the fuck up?
It's a certain maturity you have to get to.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And once you got to that point, everything kind of started to come together.
Yeah, and something clicked. Absolutely. And from there, opened up. It was like, you know how I never did shrooms, but how some people say when they do shrooms, shit just get colorful and vibrant,
and
clear and shit like that. Like it was like that for me with rap and hearing all of these different rappers at the time. Jay became something that was just unimaginable for me and something so fulfilling and something that I just wanted to hear more of. And it went to 50.
Okay.
And from 50 it went to Jeezy, and from there it goes on. Like big phase of just anytime something came out, like I wanted to sing all those songs. 2K.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not. Yeah.
Day 26.
R&B
is tough.
Day 26 is tough. But I fuck with Day 26.
That's tough.
Robert,
that's a tough recall.
Like, but man, it's just music became a big thing for me, and like now as an artist myself, I think I've never been one to say I'm the best rapper or that. I want to be able to make good music, and I want to be able to get a point across. I don't want it to be too hard to understand. I'm kind of just
that was the fun part.
that
was the fun part.
And I think my lyricism or my ability with my skill set is you're gonna be like, damn, bro can rap.
That's what I said.
But see, that's a secret talent. I don't want to cut you off. And I think that's what people don't understand is that you think it has to be punchline metaphors for somebody to be a rapper.
And it's not.
A rapper is a lot more than that. It's the way they put things together. It's the different views. It's how they say it, how comfortable they are, how much convention do they have, like how are they saying, do you feel what they're saying? So it's a lot more than just being Lupe Fiasco, right? And being black.
Shout out to Lupe.
Yeah, of course. But like it's a lot more than just that's a style of it. It's a style to different styles.
I'm kind of cut you off, brother. I want to talk about the two people that I know that impacted you both, and how, because I know Kid Cudi for you and I know Jeezy for you, so I want to like get into more of how those specifically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Kid Cudi is the greatest artist.
You're hilarious.
Shout out to Cudi. And he just dropped a new album.
All the time. And I mean, it's amazing, kind of to what he was saying is, I didn't like Kid Cudi when he first came out. And the reason why is because I was a rapper. So I didn't understand that when you say you were a rapper, that means you had to rap. So like the B.O.B.s, the Kid Cudis, like all those, I'm like, they don't rap. Like they sing. This is not rap.
What was the first song that you heard? Was it Day and Night?
It wasn't even a song that I heard that kind of changed my life. It was seeing him perform. Me and my old group, we performed with him and Champaign, the College of Champaign, University of Champaign, whatever it is. Go with him, and I just saw like the lights and the way he used the lights to like set the mood and use reds and flashing lights and seeing like people like cry to like the music he was making. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I like completely missed the boat with this whole thing. Like maybe I didn't quite understand it. So I went back and listened. I'm like, holy shit! Like,
You know what made me
everything
fall?
makes sense now. Like everything,
You know, Cudi is
it was your
fucking
Jay Z
amazing.
moment. It was your
Yeah.
Jay Z moment. But for me, it was like I've never heard a rapper talk about being lonely, like like
I fell in
actual
love.
like emotions. It
Man,
was like holy,
fell
I've
in
never
love
seen
with
that
Cudi.
before.
Like fell in love with Cudi because I remember when I first heard Cudi, Day and Night was going crazy all over the radio, and I'm like, this song is like it's catchy, it's cool.
Yeah, but
like,
it's not a rap
but I'm
song.
like,
You know what I mean?
Why
Like,
do
it's not a
everybody
rap
like him
song.
so much?
Yeah.
Like then I got into his catalog, and I came across a Kid Named Cudi mixtape.
Oh, yes, one of the
Oh
greatest
my
ones of all
god,
time.
it's one of the greatest
Yeah.
projects of
Really?
ever.
Oh, yeah, it's a Kid Named
And
Cudi.
it's
Yo.
a song on this project that will give you everything, every emotion. It'll make you cry. It'll make you say, God damn. It'll give you a bunch of different fucking feelings. But 50 Ways to Make a Record, Kid Cudi's version
Yeah.
is probably one of the greatest songs I ever heard. Like, it's just something
What?
about his version of this song that'll just have you like, God damn. Like,
It's
and it explores
He's
it
like,
explores
no
so
words.
much of his
yeah.
artistry.
I
man.
mean,
like,
he for me, like your favorite artist likes Kid Cudi. Like
Okay.
all these artists, Kid Cudi has done a song with everybody. He has his unique sound, his like hum, like you know what I mean. Like he has his hum, where it's like everyone knows Kid Cudi has his hum, but it's like there is just different levels to it. Like I said, and I hate when he makes like rap records. Like every now and then he falls into the trap of like a lot of these
Trying to be
I gotta rap.
overbar,
Yeah, like they
trying
want me
to
to
be
rap like I show them I can
overbar.
make music.
you make music.
Okay.
You're one of the greatest musicians of all time.
Wow.
Like from your inspiration to other artists using you on all their records, and these records end up being like awesome big records. Like to me, Kid Cudi is
That's crazy.
the greatest artist he's my favorite artist of all time, and it's not even close with anybody else.
Wow.
And it's just, and I'm not a lonely dude. Like I don't, you know, I'm not depressed. I'm not lonely. I don't do drugs. I don't drink, and that's
Man,
most
listen.
of his content.
That's so
but it's
mad.
the point that he's vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like there's no one you
Yeah,
can
he lets
be.
you know that you can be
exactly.
It's okay to not be okay.
Correct.
He's literally said that.
Correct.
It's a song. It's okay to not be
Correct.
okay.
That's what I related
and
to.
it made you feel good about not being okay.
Correct.
It's okay to let people know you're not okay.
Exactly.
Cudi is one of those people that his vulnerableness
Correct.
makes him great.
That's where I draw.
Man
That's
on the
what drew
Moon
me.
1 and Man on the Moon 2 are literally two of the greatest bodies of work in music.
I have to give him a.
Like,
Yeah, Kid Cudi is insane.
no, like, I used to wake up and go to sleep with Cudi playing. Like, Man on the Moon 2, Man on the Moon 1 is a classic.
Absolutely.
But
Undeniable.
Man on the Moon 2, I personally connected with that project a lot harder for some odd reason. And it's songs on that project that'll just have you like, damn, like put you in your feelings
So this
to
is
an
why-
aspect where you like, fuck.
This is what I wanted to
he
hear.
has like certain and like he'll have a song about like drugs. Like it'll be a song about like doing drugs, but then he'll have like one line in there where I'm like, holy shit, that's my life. You know what I'm saying? like there's a bunch of lines about drugs, but then there's that one line. Like it's a song called Ghost that I freaking love, and the song's about like it's like. The places I've been and the people I've seen is what made me the man that I am. But then everyone looks at me like I'm a ghost. And like that's like my
Oh, wow.
life with our family is like I don't talk to people in our family, but everyone thinks I'm like this
Exactly.
unreachable person. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm not. It's just that you made me to be
I'm
the person
screaming.
that I am today.
Yes.
Be proud of that. But me being a ghost shouldn't be a bad thing. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So like that's
Listen.
it's like so when did I become a ghost? Like why
That's so
am I a
funny.
ghost? Because I am going in this direction. So like he has these like I say he'll have a song about a bunch of crazy shit, but then he'll have that
And you be
line
like,
and
okay,
it's
I
like
got it.
holy shit, that's me.
Interesting.
That is literally that's kind of why I've
wonder-
always loved Kid Cudi.
I'm sorry, brother. I want to hear more about Jeezy because I don't know. It's so
What you
funny.
mean?
I don't know much
It's
about Jeezy or.
17.5. It's like he's the best.
This is what I want y'all to hear. I don't know anything about Jeezy or Cudi at all.
Jeezy comes
before
from
you go. Maybe because I know how you feel.
Go ahead.
So I read Jeezy is an interesting artist from the standpoint of they kind of break down like different versions of like they call it like coke rap.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like you have one version of coke rap where it's like you're glorifying the art, not the art, the criminalness of selling drugs, right?
Yes.
And then you have people who use it as it's my outlet to get to other things.
Yeah.
The one version where it's like it's not the drug itself, it's the inspiration that selling this drug, the freedom it brings. To me, Jeezy uses drug rap as an inspiration to all the dudes that he grew up with selling pounds and keys and all this stuff, that the inspiration is the end game. It's not the selling drugs. So he may talk about drugs and all his music, but if you listen, he's trying to inspire you to be the best person you could possibly be. His way of doing it was just selling drugs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like that's why Jeezy to me is one of the greatest of all time, because it's you once you find out like it's not just glorifying it. He's saying I'm trying to inspire you. I'm trying to inspire you.
I didn't know.
You can get out just like I did.
Correct.
It ain't about I'm selling kilos of coke and I got pounds of whatever the fuck it may be. Jeezy, for me, when it just captured me, it was just something about the tone of voice, the delivery, the seriousness of what could be next for him. It was just something. And for a person that they say couldn't rap.
Because he can't rap. If you look at when you look at compared to Jay-Z, it's not that level. Original point. It doesn't need to be punchlines to be a phenomenal rapper. He's a phenomenal rapper. Because of what he talks about, how he does it, how he delivers it. He's a phenomenal rapper.
Yeah.
He's just never going to be. He's never going to be. No one can talk like Jeezy.
I could have got 5 mics and a source.
No one can talk like Jeezy.
I got 5 bricks in a Porsche.
Yeah, no one can talk
press
like
y'all
Jeezy.
niggas. If hating was a crime, they'd arrest y'all niggas. It's shit like that just made
no one talks like Jeezy. Nobody talks like Jeezy.
That just made me say, God damn.
Yeah.
And whether people like to say he was authentic or question his street cred and where he came from and how he came up, as a kid, for me, Jeezy was everything.
Yeah.
I know.
Y'all know.
I know.
Y'all know.
I know.
It was something that was so unique about Jeezy, especially the younger version of himself when he first came in.
He's still making hard shit though.
The hunger.
He's still making hard shit. He's still making hard shit.
The hunger in the music and the edginess of the music. It was just something about it that just said, I'm that.
Yeah.
And it's a thing with trap, especially, or what they call trap. Like T.I. said, it's a documentary that came with the TM103 album. And T.I. was a big part of that documentary. And T.I. said in the documentary, I introduced what they call trap. Here I let people know what it was. But he was like, Jeezy made a lot of things possible for us in a realm that he kicked the door down that I didn't even know was there.
That's crazy.
He embodied what trap was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He is a trap. Yeah. When you think of trapper,
I
think it's
a
Jeezy.
lot.
I don't think it.
It's a lot of aspects about people like Jeezy, T.I., Gucci, Yo Gotti, and things like that, where a lot of people didn't feel safe saying certain things. Jeezy didn't care. Jeezy put it in your face, and I think people even forget it. Like, Jeezy was the talk of the country at one point in time. Putting him on the face of CNN.
You couldn't wear
with the snowman t-shirt.
Shirts were banned. They were banned from schools.
He's saying you're selling cocaine, and he's promoting cocaine selling to, all this shit to our children. And like, Jeezy was a big topic at one point in time, and I think people forget how brash his music was, and the aspect that it was really like,
that's crazy.
This is life. Real out here.
Right.
So this is life.
Yeah, he was so.
This is life.
He was so hard. Like
this is life.
It was hard. It was authentic. It was raw. It was Atlanta. Like he defined a sound,
a generation.
He defined sound and a generation. And like I said before, like easily one of the best merch rollouts. Like I said, that snowman shirt was banned. Like you couldn't wear snowman shirts in school. You couldn't wear snowman shirts. Yeah, you could not
across the country
because of Jeezy.
Because of him and what his music said and the stuff they were breaking down in lyrics when they called themselves breaking it down. Because it's even how T.I. said that. Yo Gotti once said that if I knew I could talk about this shit in the way that Jeezy talked about it, he was like, I would have been the first to do it. But we were scared to say certain things, the right to say whatever you want in your music.
But it don't feel like
it didn't feel like that because you felt like you was incriminating yourself. Jeezy just made what he made, and people drew to it.
It's funny growing up with these two guys because my introduction into hip hop mostly was males until I discovered on my own one female voice, and obviously Nicki, but it was 5 Star Chicken. I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Like, this
Trina?
is something different. No, Nicki. It was Gooch.
The remix with Trina, Nicki. It was a couple people, Boosie.
Yeah, it was like a whole bunch.
It was a whole bunch of cats on the 5 Star.
And I was
bitch
like,
remix.
what the fuck? So some of my biggest inspirations: Missy Elliott, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Obviously, anybody who knows me knows that Beyonce is my number one.
B is your goat.
Kim, Nicki, Papa Roach. Like that's what. And Papa Roach, it's funny because we grew up on Papa Roach and they rapped. I feel like I don't even know.
It's like new metal. Yeah. Like they fall into like the Limp Bizkit,
Linkin Park.
Like they fall. But they were. If you listen to Papa Roach, they be saying some hard shit. It's just their way of doing. A band you probably do know, but probably don't know a lot about is Rage Against the Machine.
Of course,
Rage Against the Machine is one of my all-time favorite bands, and it's the same idea, which is like the shit. He's a rapper. Like Zach De La Rocha is a rapper to me, right? But like he's not rapping. He's not spitting bars. But it should be hard. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be hard. So like yes, Papa Roach, all that whole like genre of music is like what I gravitate to now. I don't gravitate to rap now, which I'm sure we're gonna get into later. So I'm not gonna touch too much more on it, but. To your point, though,
I want to have mentioned some of my honorable mentions as far as who Foxy Brown, JT, J. Cole, Lil Kim, Twista, Biggie, Patrice Roberts, Tierra Whack, Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, and Rhapsody.
I said I love Justin Timberlake.
Justin is the goat.
Did you mean JT?
I'm sorry, no. I meant JT from City Girls.
I know who you meant.
I meant JT from City Girls.
I thought you meant Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake is amazing, but
that's my guy.
No, I knew you meant.
You know what? Yeah, it's insane. That's the thing.
When her album came out, what was that? Her album came out a year ago, 2 years ago.
About a year ago.
And the lead single reminded me of so much of Jeezy. That track, especially when she did the remix with Jeezy.
Oh my gosh,
that track was like, this is Jeezy.
This is why Bob.
And then she went and got.
No idea.
You said
I had no idea.
She went and did the remix with Jeezy, and they did the
I
video.
don't even know what you're talking about.
And all that. But Daniel knows it's okay. It's okay. But I was like, what the fuck am I listening to?
She gets busy. She gets
no.
I was talking about this a couple weeks ago, last week maybe, before we going over the episode, and I was like, if I think the thing about female rappers, I think. For men, I'll say this for men. I think men have this thing, and it's.
I think a lot of dudes have
where they just can't hear. A woman can say
the
most sickening verse you ever heard, but because it's a woman's voice, we as men are like tuned out of it for some reason. I don't know why. And I know I'm a big Nicki fan. I know I'm always gonna be at her dick, but it's like that woman has said things that I've never heard any male say on Monster. I mean, still to this day. When Monster comes up, there's no female who was on a rap track with any male who ate them up like she did. There's nobody.
Yeah, she murdered everybody on the track.
It's what she's done for the industry and for other women to
go out and be great.
It's kind of really inspiring.
I like.
If you want to say something, I feel like jump in.
So here's my thing, right? My favorite female artist of all time is probably Lauryn Hill. Okay.
Duh.
Now, and it's not because
she's always late.
Necessary. I know she is
very late to everything.
It's not because of what
no
she.
Shade
it's not because the context of her songs to me meant more. And now I fall victim of. There's maybe a handful of rappers, maybe literally probably like 5 rappers that I can say I like since the year of 2012.
Fair.
Like, there's not many guys I don't like. Definitely a handful. I could probably name if I thought about it. Mm-hmm. And Nicki kind of falls in that realm of time frame.
Yeah.
And so it's not necessarily her. It's more or less like, it's just, to me, that's when the shift happened. So that shift happening, I started to not listen to. It's the same thing with like Kendrick Lamar. Like, I will never
on it.
understand why people like him. I can't
What?
figure it out.
We'll get there.
I can't figure it out.
What?
So
Chris is like,
there are certain people who are just awesome. I think Doja Cat is awesome. I like Doja Cat.
The fucking
do I
goat.
listen to her
She's
music?
crazy.
No.
I fucking love Doja.
I
course,
don't
I
listen
can't
to Nicki
imagine you.
Minaj's music. I listen to JT music. I don't listen to
Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't listen to Megan Thee Stallion music at all. Not even close. If I want to listen to a female musician, unfortunately, it's not going to be rap. I cannot listen to a female's musician. Now, not musician, rapper. For some reason, I know.
It's a psychological thing. I'm telling you.
I can see, like, now, Nicki Minaj just has some verses. And I will never discredit the skill.
Because you can't.
People don't understand the difference between just someone saying they don't like someone and diminishing their skill.
Thank you, brother.
Nicki Minaj is extremely skillful.
Yeah.
Would I rather listen to Foxy Brown?
Of course.
Probably.
Yeah.
Would I rather listen to China White from, remember China White? China White? Like, yeah. I just cannot listen to, like, I can't listen to, like, those, the female. I just can't. It's just it's not my cup of tea. Does not diminish. I said to be, like, politically correct. Like, I'm not saying that.
Because I got a big thing with Cardi and Nicki. I love Cardi B. I love Nicki, but I love them for different reasons. I think Cardi B, I can sit here with her and be like, we can kiki. I love her personality.
Her personality is awesome.
I don't want she's obviously a rapper by trade, by her profession. But I'm like, girl, you can tell it's a ghostwriter. I'm like, this is not. I don't like.
But
this.
it's okay because she's an awesome performer. She's an entertainer.
I wouldn't say awesome.
She's an entertainer.
But she is an entertainer.
I would say she's.
I
don't know, because when I think of entertainer, I think of people like you said, Kid Cudi, right? I want a show where I can feel it. No, I love Cardi. I'm not trying to discredit her, but that's my point of saying I cannot, like, in Kendrick as well. I cannot like somebody, or not even, I cannot, because I look at Cardi B and I'm like, I don't feel like she wrote this. I don't feel like she's a performer. She's not really, she's fine, but Autumn was like, okay, you're pretty, you can do this, give you some boobs, give you some ass.
Would they call it industry plants?
Right? I wouldn't say, because that sounds like a harsh.
You wouldn't say that?
No, because
that's
like industry plant.
I'm just saying she is
she
good.
Earned her keep.
I just don't, yes, she has. I don't view her as like a Rhapsody, a Tierra, a Nicki, a Kim. I don't view her as, she's an entertainer, but I don't view her like that.
Okay, that's fair.
So,
but that discredited her because she's amazing.
Yeah, so the past few years, up until last week when she dropped her new single,
Imaginary Players,
which she
Correct.
She had
ahead,
but the whole situation is tricky because Nicki and Jay, she been having the shit going on, ranting on Twitter about the title money and the move, crazy. And then Cardi goes.
And get
Jay,
a sample player.
Can I sample Imaginary Players? And I actually think the fucking song is fucking fire because for what Cardi does and doesn't do, this is her trying to say, I'm leveling up. I'm making a new way. I'm gonna try. And I think she not getting the credit she deserved for what she did on that track. And of course, I know people like to say, well, she not the one writing it.
Yeah.
My thing with people having writers is when you say you this and you say you that, it's certain things about having writers that I don't respect.
Okay.
Like how Drake got exposed with the Quentin Miller shit and all this other shit. Of course, if you know music and you know how stuff gets credited, whatever, people get credited for writing credits all the time. You could be in the room and give somebody a simple thought,
and it's going into credits,
and you get credit for it. So it's hard to say who doesn't write what and who wrote what, because at the end of the day, if you wasn't in the room at the time, you never know.
If you put Nicki and Cardi, or whoever, and all the girls in the room, I don't know how many of those women can give, and not even no this to them. It's hard to do that. I can't. I
only think it's 3 walking this planet right now that's gonna be able to hold.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't think Cardi's one of them.
I don't think she is, but. Out of the 3 that I'm gonna say, of course, people are gonna have Nicki at 1. I don't think she's 1, but the 3, if you put them all on the same track, you're gonna enjoy it because Doja is gonna give you a whole hell of a lot, right? To the singing aspect, to how she put it together. Nicki is all right. Nicki, I need a verse.
I need to hit him on the head.
It's gonna be walking shit down. And then my third pick is rap. You gonna get Rap City, and rap is just gonna be like, damn, she from the South, and it's like she can rap like this. Like rap is gonna have you like, what the fuck? Like, and it's a lot to the Tierra Wax, to the Dolces, that everybody, you know what I mean? It's a lot, but I just feel like my personal 3 out of those 3 is, if I could make a dream track with any female rappers right now, that would be it. And I think the elements of what the music could sound like could be so crazy because
Doja is wild. She's like an alien.
Yeah, Doja, bro. At any given moment, I feel like Doja Cat ain't just the best female rapper. She's the best rapper in the world.
That's easy. She is sick, but I wouldn't give her that much credit.
It's so amazing to me.
I wouldn't give her that much.
It's so
she can be, because I think when Scarlet came out, Doja did a lot of shit.
Yeah,
that people was like,
excuse me,
hold up, like hold up, Doja doing this.
I was like, I didn't know you had that in you.
Perspective is hilarious, because that same track that you would listen to, I couldn't skip it fast enough. Like I wouldn't be able to skip it fast enough. Like I wouldn't give it the time of day. I can't.
You know what? That's cool.
I wouldn't be able to give it.
Because I'm the same way with
I'm not saying
shit.
It wouldn't be good. I just couldn't bring myself to give it the time of day.
We got to talk about Kendrick, because I don't want to, because we both think it's going to be a hot topic because people love Kendrick and we both feel the same about him. I think Kendrick Lamar is a disgustingly fucking ridiculous talented artist. I don't connect to him. And the reason why is because I feel like I don't trust niggas, period. I don't trust nobody. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't trust niggas. And if Kendrick Lamar is going to say, oh, anybody, I don't, because I don't trust you either. So, and people are like, I'm not getting this. And then Kendrick has like issues with gay people that I'm like, I don't fuck with that. Like any rapper that says anything about gay people can eat my ass, so far as I'm concerned. Because it's like, you don't get to like be a star and be like, I'm for black people, but then you hate the gays. I'm like, but I'm a black gay man, so you don't like me. Mm-hmm. With Kendrick, I'm like, you doing all this like you for the people, but you're not for the people. You're not for me. Mm-hmm. And I don't
always
fuck with
tell that kind of where he is now to where he came from. I feel like Kendrick is very humanistic. The project that made me fall in love with Kendrick and made me go on the journey with Kendrick was the Kendrick Lamar EP. The project that put him in a perspective that I was like, damn, this kid, this guy, you know, whatever at the time, for me, it hit in a lot of areas because I felt like I could relate to it in many ways. But it just showed that every rapper ain't always the flashy rapper, ain't always the I got money, I'm this, I'm that. And I think he's maintained that a lot. He's tried to stay very close to what is relatable and, you know, his artistic craftsmanship and the way he's grown over time, especially as, you know, being mentioned in the big 3 that they like to say. And, you know, I don't think he's the best out of the so-called big 3 with Drake, Jermaine, and himself.
Cole. Yeah. Who you think is
Jermaine is the GOAT.
I thought so too. I think so too.
Jermaine is the GOAT. Tried to step back and let that shit be. You know, and when you hear the story about why he stepped back, because Schoolboy Q told him, hey, this is about to go somewhere where I don't think you want to go. And he apologized. And it take a lot to pull yourself out of certain situations. And that wasn't for me, and to know that this is really personal between them two. Correct. It ain't rap. Even though it was rap and music, it wasn't. It was really, nigga, I don't like you.
For real, which is crazy that it. Well, it's fine because we all have people we don't like or whatever.
And I hate. Go ahead.
Sure. So, how do I say this? So, here's my thought process with Kendrick Lamar: is anybody who is extremely hyped when they initially come out, if they don't come out and they are what people hype them to be, then I automatically dislike them. Prime example, Chance the Rapper. I fucking hate Chance the Rapper.
Really?
Okay?
I don't hate Chance, but I'm not big on Chance myself.
Chance the Rapper annoys me like Little Mama annoys me. There's certain people who just kind of bother me.
Little Mama.
But to Kendrick Lamar, I don't like rappers that use too many lines that don't make sense to go to the next line. And he does it a ton.
Okay.
And I don't think Jay-Z does it. And I don't think J. Cole do it. So I don't understand why he does it. So it bothers me when it's like, that line was terrible, and to the point where it makes everything else seem terrible as well. And I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand the Kendrick Lamar thing. I have tried several times. I can listen to him on like a Black Hippie project or like a Black Hippie song, but it's because I like everyone else so much that I can tolerate him because I like J-Rock so much more. I like Schoolboy Q so much more. I like Ab-Soul. Like, to me, it's hard for me to like him, and I think knowing that he is, to me, the worst person in the crew.
Oh,
like,
damn.
I think he's the worst one in the crew. So it's like, how are people saying do you not know who Ab-Soul is? Like, how do you think Kendrick Lamar is good
Ab-Soul
when you
is the
hear
best.
Ab-Soul?
I think
It's insane. I think he's good when you can hear Ab-Soul rap. And if he isn't as good as Ab-Soul, then why are we saying that he's the best? That's the part that kind of throws me off. So and unlike, I'm not being politically correct. I don't think he's good. Like, I don't think he is good. I don't think he's good. I cannot listen to Kendrick Lamar. Other people might think he's fantastic, and that's fantastic. I'm not like a pro Drake guy. Meaning, like, I'm not like, I hate Kendrick. I like Drake.
For sure.
I just don't get it. I cannot figure it out, especially when there's other options to me that are better. I don't.
My thing is
it's like
voice.
Tupac.
Go ahead.
It's the same thing.
You know how you feel about Tupac.
I don't get it.
You know why? You know he can't stand Tupac. He thinks Tupac's
I'm not
the worst.
crazy about
It's the same
Pac,
thing.
but I don't
It's the same
disrespect
idea.
Pac.
I don't get it.
Because I think a lot of what Pac does
I don't get it.
is not respected in the aspect of a rapper. But if you a person that lives life and you've been through some struggle, you relate to Pac in a lot of ways, which is why a lot of the world related to Pac and why he's looked at in the light that he's looked at, because Pac was very, very, very human with his listeners and very upfront about his struggles and the things he went through with his listeners, and he tried to be a crutch for a lot of people through his music.
For all of us,
For all of us.
Even
and it weighed on him a lot.
You know what's funny about Tupac?
I think he's the greatest poet of all time.
Tupac was a poet and a actor.
Yes.
And whatever. Tupac wasn't the image that we were sold or what we were spoon fed, right? He was literally a theater kid, probably was a little,
which I respect.
Was who put on a hat.
Correct.
And
to get to where he needed to go.
So like I felt Tupac was because I felt the human in him. Didn't relate to him on like a thug. I'm not a thug,
Correct.
but I was like something about that man. And I'm not trying to be like everybody's not gay. I'm not doing that. I don't give a fuck about people's sexuality. But I can sniff him off. I can tell. I mean, I can like something's off about this. And he actor like he's acting this role.
He was overplaying it.
But I still respect him.
He was acting that image. To your point. Like
the Death Row version of Pac was not that.
It was not Tupac Shakur. That was not him.
I completely agree.
He was like a nice person. Marlon Wayans and him are like best friends. He's fucking funny. He's fucking like flamboyant.
Even when you talk to you hear the stories that Jada goes in when she goes into the depth of their relationship, you see how human he was, how regular of a person he was in the aspect that he was a theater kid. He was a poet. He wasn't
theatrical.
He wasn't what Death Row and Suge Knight made him to be.
And him and Biggie were friends.
If he came out in a different era, we would have saw the best version of Tupac.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he grew up in the gangster rap era where that's what it was,
and he had to do that.
And there was a time frame. I always call it the blog era of rap, where you had more people like Big Cricks coming out, you had the Mac Millers coming out, you had the Wiz Khalifas coming out, and I'm not saying they're the same level as Pac. My point is they were able to be themselves, like unapologetically themselves.
Could you imagine
you can accept it or you couldn't accept
Tupac
it?
track featuring Kid Cudi and Mac Miller, the level of vulnerability that could be in a song,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I probably could have liked that, but now I do think he has the greatest diss track of all time. I don't think Hit 'Em Up has to be, if not top one, top two of diss tracks. But like I said, it's just I didn't get. I never got.
I want to segue because I talk about there are artists who are legendary artists who never won a Grammy, who don't get their flowers, so to speak. And I want to Diana Ross, Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix,
It's insane.
Chuck Berry, Janis Joplin, Busta Rhymes, Backstreet Boys, Queen, Guns N' Roses, and Brian McKnight don't have Grammys.
We're not talking about Brian McKnight. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I'm more shocked about Jimi Hendrix, if anything.
I don't
Me
do.
too.
That's my guy.
I don't do any Brian McKnight anything anymore.
He's
an asshole. He's a
wreck.
piece of shit.
He's a wreck.
I mean, I don't listen to his music, so I can't even. I don't know.
He's human,
he's
but bro,
wreck.
he's pretty.
No, he's fucked.
He's a pretty
He's a
fucked
shitty
up
human being.
Yeah, he's
a pretty fucked up individual.
These are my kids. He married somebody else. Like my original kids are my kids.
Child, all type of crazy
whack.
Weird shit, bro.
But he can sing. But that's what I'm saying about people who are problematic in their private lives, who we don't know.
But artistically are fucking geniuses.
Well, I think you have
Brian
to
McKnight got
be
some
that
of my
good.
favorite R&B.
Fucked up to be a genius. Like you don't become a genius.
Most real geniuses are fucked up people or have been through things that have made them what they are.
Because you can't get to that level without a certain
going through certain things that
and being willing to sacrifice certain things that most people consider human, right? Like what I would consider a human trait, you are easily able to discard it because you know what you need to get to. So that's a tough one.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. I want to play a game real quick before we go to them. I'm going to play a song, and I'm going to give you about 15 seconds to guess what song it is.
Okay.
And I'm going to test this.
Like the artist and the song, or what?
Guess the song. You can guess the artist if you want to, but guess the song, okay?
And if we know the song right
away.
Just
say it out loud. Just say it out loud.
Okay.
It's Eminem Renegade.
It's Renegade.
That's pretty easy.
A motherfucking drug addict like you ain't experiment.
This is Nirvana, and the song is Smell Like Teen Spirit.
Love it.
Know that one. But shout out to Nirvana and Teen Spirit.
Well, that's
Jeezy Child Survivor. Come on, man.
I love this song, by the way. The beat is so hard. It's one of my favorite beats. And like loudspeaker,
when you hear him tell the reason, when you hear him talk about that song, he was like, that song was never supposed to come out.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
It was never supposed to be a single.
I've heard that before.
He put it out because everybody else around him said that needs to be a single.
Yeah. And they're right.
It turned out to be
a banger.
It turned out to be probably the biggest song of his career besides I Love It.
Can you imagine the ringtones? Remember the ringtone that came out of it? The ringtone, that was when the ringtones was like popping. Everybody had Soul Survivor as a ringtone.
That's listen to old school, okay?
Okay.
This is, I believe it's
Al Green.
Let's Stay Together.
Let's Stay Together. Yep.
Figure it out.
Yep.
This one, I don't know if y'all don't get this one, but
yes,
come on, Prince. Man, stop playing with the GOAT. Stop playing with the GOAT, man.
Rich.
What's the name of
the be my love.
Damn, Doves Cry. When Doves, that's not when Doves Cry. Fuck, I can't think of the name of the song, but Prince is the GOAT.
It's
I just want your extra.
I know the exact song.
I don't.
Kiss.
I said it.
I don't know the song title, but I know Prince when I hear Prince. Okay,
that's a great song.
Prince is the GOAT. When we talk about anything musician, Prince is the fucking GOAT.
Prince is up there, like looking down, like
Prince is the man.
I'm sorry, Sir Prince.
Y'all ready?
What's his DMX?
DMX, man.
What's the name of the song?
Is this Party? No, it's not Party Up.
No,
I know that it's Stop Drop Burmo Shabo. One of the actual song was called
Rough Riders Anthem.
It's just called Rough Riders Anthem.
Yeah,
that's fair.
This one is for you.
I don't be knowing the titles
I don't even know
all
what
the
the
time.
song is.
Make sure keep that fire blazing, we living.
Chip the Ripper and Kid Cudi.
Chip and Kid Cudi.
Nice. Oh, I take two more left. Okay. This
now
one,
you play Cudi. It's gonna be in my head all day. I love Kid Cudi.
This one, y'all gonna get, but
oh, this is Michael Jackson. Do you remember?
Do you remember
the video with the Egyptian video? Definitely a top five. Definitely a top five video of all time.
Oh, you have Magic Johnson, good,
and they're all like Egyptian suits. It was like fantastic.
Yeah, it was going crazy.
Turn the sand.
Yeah, when he turned the sand, the intro of the video, all that shit was super.
This was
this is Linkin Park in the end.
Yeah, I know it's Linkin Park because that's Mike.
That's Mike Shinoda.
Yeah, that's Mike. I knew Mike's voice.
That's Mike Shinoda.
I know Linkin Park, honey. Mike and you ain't gonna get too far with not being able to tell Mike and Chester. R.I.P. Chester, man.
Didn't he die?
Yeah,
he killed himself.
R.I.P. Chester, man.
That's crazy.
That's insane. You don't know that.
No,
that's wild. It's a while ago now, like 5 years.
5 years ago. Chester, I
not
remember when we
more.
were kids. We were going trick or treating with Granny. Make sure you ask.
Chester and Molester?
And we were going to, and we were in this car. No, we weren't tricking. We were just walking from the store, and it was me, Granny, and Roger, and some man in a brown car pulls up and goes, "I'm your uncle," whatever.
I remember that.
And this fucker runs up to the car, goes, "Uncle Chester." My granny was like, "Get your ass!"
I'm a very friendly guy. I'm a very friendly guy.
Anyway,
But nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes in life.
Perfect.
We all make mistakes in life.
I want to ask you guys a question. I want to know what some of your favorite songs are of any genre.
Favorite songs of any genre. You're not gonna know any of mine.
That's okay.
So it's unfair.
No, it's okay. I still want to hear them.
It's tough,
My
man.
favorite song.
So I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
Should I go first?
There's too many that come to mind. Please.
Okay, so my Jay-Z's Song Cry is my favorite Jay-Z song.
Oh my
period.
God, fantastic song.
Monster because of Nicki, period. But Heated by Beyonce, which I don't think y'all know, it's from the Renaissance album.
I don't know it.
And Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Everybody.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I
got
love
you.
that song.
I think it's 5 or just like
Whatever.
So I am
Take your time,
I am obsessive over a band called Purity Ring, which I'm almost certain 90% of the population have no idea who they are. But they have a song called FEMA and a song called Stranger Than Earth. Those are two of probably my all-time favorite songs. But also Benny King, Stand By Me is one of my favorite songs. I'm a huge Hall & Oates guy. Which sounds fucking insane. So I love Maneater and Sarah Smile are probably two of my favorite Hall & Oates songs.
Nice.
I mean, that's at least 5 songs right there. If I had to throw a rap song in there, then because I feel like I always have to throw a rap song in there because people are weird.
That's okay.
But I'll do "Dumb It Down" by Lupe.
Dumb It Down. Lupe.
I don't know any of those.
You going over here? Yeah, I know.
I know the Hall &
Hall &
Oates.
Oates, yeah. Everyone knows. Everyone should know.
Jeezy, Hustler's Ambition. It's
That's a good song.
on the Recession, which I feel is his best album. A lot of people like to say
Great album.
101. I think
TM101 is.
it's a hood classic. It's a classic. But I think the Recession is when Jeezy reached
Yeah, he
his
kind of figured it out.
everything
Yeah,
was what it was
everything
supposed
kinda-
to be.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a level of artistry for Jeezy that on that album was just fucking ridiculous. And Hustler's Ambition is just one of them songs that just it bring out a certain feeling, it bring out a certain mentality for you. You just like, I gotta go do what the fuck I gotta go. Like, after that, Beyonce,
Come on now. The greatest of all time.
the cheating song.
To the
Irreplaceable.
left, to the left. That
No.
joint.
No,
The one Neo wrote. Or the one about the Becky with the good hair joint.
no.
Okay.
Fucking
Ring the Alarm?
not Ring the Alarm.
I'm like,
The
how
one
many
that every male sings, that every man loves.
No. Every guy?
It's the one that most guys love. Girls love it, but I just think it's one of them songs that you just be like, fuck. Like,
While you're looking at that, I want to say something.
Me, Myself, and I.
Oh my God.
I know what that is.
I'm screaming. It's her. It's amazing. That's so funny. Come
Me,
on,
Myself, and I.
Oh, wait. Is that
Me, Myself,
Rico Lev
and I.
wrote that?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
How you know who?
Me, Myself, and I. It's just something about that
That's
song,
hilarious,
man.
actually.
Sticking
funny,
to
actually.
even kind of artists we talked about, just some of my favorite songs like Cuddy, Trapped in My Mind.
Ridiculous.
Man, it's a lot, man. It's hard for me to pick favorite songs.
This is too many. I can't.
This,
mention it.
like,
I didn't
it's
listen
so
to the
many.
Vandross. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love
it's just,
Luther Vandross.
there's so many.
You know what song
you know.
I love now? I'm sorry.
What?
You know what song I've been playing like absolute crazy? You're telling me this. No, it's what's the name?
Practice.
Here
What
I
you
go,
Chris?
baby.
Very white.
Practice.
Very white.
What
That's
you
me.
are crazy
What you
with that
preach?
song lately. It's such a good song.
I'm here. Like, she said Lisa in 3 ways in one song, in one bar. I don't know many rappers who can say
it's Nicki.
one
So
in
it's a
3 different
triple
ways.
entendre,
It's a triple.
A triple.
The king of the triple.
What is it called?
A triple entendre.
A triple entendre.
How many people can do a triple besides Jay?
I was gonna say Jay,
Eminem is the
Pusha,
king. Eminem is the king of those
Name them.
two.
I think Jay is the king of the triple, and I think
I agree.
Pusha T is
Pusha.
very,
Oh, Pusha is
very.
very crazy with it.
Pusha is
Yeah,
very
Pusha is-
underrated with the triple
I mean,
entendres.
I'm glad probably people
y'all are
understand how
giving me-
good Malice is
y'all are
now.
giving me, like-
People are
I'm
finally,
happy people are seeing Malice
finally
in the light
understand
that-
how good
The
Malice
Clips are
was.
my favorite rap group of ever because they kind of what the rap group that I grew up on.
This is why I
outside of
love
like
doing this,
kind of
'cause-
like the early Outkast reign that I was first
Come on.
born and they were coming out,
Come
but
on.
the mid 2000s reign that Outkast was on. Besides that reign for like rap groups, I think the Clips is my rap
crazy.
group.
I did not know
That's
like
solid.
this. Y'all,
And
y'all
That's not bad.
and I fucking love Pusha and Malice, and I always thought Malice was better than Pusha as a group artist
Okay.
because Pusha's solo discography
Mhm.
is not talked about in the light that it should
Yeah,
be.
Okay.
yeah, for sure. He's
I
another
think-
coke rapper, people, but he has his own version. Like I
is
said, it's a different version of
elite
coke rap.
level
Okay.
coke
He
rap.
is, he is elite in
He
his
is elite
wordplay,
level
in his
coke
style.
rap.
Yeah, Pusha is insane.
Pusha is
There's-
super insane.
Yeah, it's hard to. He's up there to me. There's certain guys whose style just transcend delivery wise. Jada Kiss is
and I
one
was
of those
just about
guys.
to, I
and
was just
Pusha
about to
is
bring
another
up
one of those
Jada
guys.
Okay.
because I think
Okay.
No, Sheik is not. No,
Okay.
it's a different.
Kiss,
it's a,
I know I get Kiss.
it's a
yeah,
delivery
yeah.
thing. Like it's
Yeah.
just a way.
Styles
That,
and Jada
yeah,
are what-
I got you.
it's a delivery
know,
thing.
but
Kiss has a
Jada-
different delivery.
I feel like what people say about Biggie is what Jada is. Charisma, lyrics, craftsmanship,
Mhm.
star power, all that shit. Jada had it too. It's just that Jada keep going at the rate that he should have.
He was patient. He wanted to do his music his own time.
In
It
his
wasn't
own time,
Yeah, he
in
wasn't
his own
cranking. He wasn't
way.
cranking out projects.
And he
was
wasn't-
just yeah.
And he didn't always, and I hate to say that about Jada, he didn't always have the best ear for production.
That's true as well.
It
was more gritty. It wasn't
It wasn't-
commercial
mhm.
type of like.
Wasn't
Because some
like-
guys,
That's like the-
some guys can do commercial
Yeah.
beats and still rap.
And that's like that people had with Nas for so long that he didn't always have the best production. And then this last 7 years, 5-year run that he's been on with the Magic series,
I like
the
Hit Boy.
project with
I like Hit Boy.
the projects with Hit Boy, the fucking project with Kanye, everything that Nas has done recently has
That's so
pushed
funny.
him into a new light as far as where he stands on the all-time list and how much respect he really deserves as a rapper and as a pure hip hop artist and what he means to the art form and the culture and shit. Like, I think it's a lot of people that don't get the credit they deserve, but you know,
But he's also not. Nas is quiet and he's not like really in people's faces. So
Faces,
people
yeah.
forget. It's funny. Tasha actually ran into him in Los Angeles. We went to Sweet Chicks, his restaurant, and she literally bumped into, ran into
That's
him.
cool.
I want to ask you, how many groups have you been in? Because we take over TCS and then Table for Four.
Yeah, I guess technically 3. I forgot about that.
I did
Technically 3.
I don't even know Table for Four. What the hell is
you
Table
know-
for
my
Four?
favorite.
What is your favorite?
What do you
brother?
think? Which one do you think was my favorite?
Table for Four. I felt it going through I went through your whole takeover. Takeover was pre-internet, by the way, so I couldn't find anything. But I yeah,
Takeover.
Now TCS was the most fun, and people don't understand. That was
I talk about
that was my
cousin.
like Focus
in
is my
such-
brother. Like Focus is my brother.
I talk about these niggas in such a big light. I had to have a whole conversation with somebody today, like, you don't know who the fuck the Cranberry Show is? You inspired me so
That's awesome.
fucking
I really
much.
appreciate
me
that.
too.
That's awesome.
Shit,
That's awesome.
Older brother, you still inspired me.
That's
You're
awesome.
You are literally one of the most talented guys in everything
That's
you
why
do.
I wanted to be
Everything you
around
do.
so much.
But
and
just but
the
understand.
embodiment of what rap was. And he let me know that I could be a rapper.
Yeah.
He didn't
Under-
personally tell
Understand
me that.
this.
He made you
Understand
feel
this.
it.
But
I'm-
I'm out here every day.
I'm
Like,
very inspired
for
by
sure.
humans, and you two are. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't inspired, and then I want to be around you guys. As both of you know, I am very selective and protective over my space. I choose my space with, and that's just because of the way I grew up. I only want to be around good people. And it may seem like a small thing to you guys, but it's a huge thing for me to say that you guys are amazing human beings, which is why I want to be around both of you guys.
There's a reason why I chose very specifically to do this with. I could have chose
the Cranberry Show.
You had to be there.
The Cranberry Show is undeniably the most. It's the most fun I've ever had doing anything in life.
Of course.
Just because Focus is my brother and he has a way, we have a way of understanding our humor and always without saying what we're doing. It's just, we just did it. So that's my brother forever. Focus is I love that dude. And things that I accomplished, I never thought I could possibly accomplish. But we did a lot, and I'm sometimes way too humble about it. But we had a ton of fun.
Pause that. I'm gonna go back. I remember being in high school when you were rapping with Focus. I didn't know who the fuck Focus was.
Yeah, he's
we
a demon.
were after school one day. I'll never forget this shit. I was like, I keep hearing a lot of Deontay talking about you. My brother everybody's talking about you. Go ahead and drop something for me real quick. And we were in high school.
He's insane.
I couldn't believe what I heard.
He's insane.
Focus is a genius.
Yeah, he's insane. And we always pushed each other. And the fun part to me is that since he was so good lyrically, I could form my own style.
Yeah.
Because I could be like, I don't need to. He can rap. Like I'll just master everything else.
Yeah, you did.
And so that's like what I always. I'm like, you know what? He can still rap, and I still would say like crazy shit. But like, I'm like, you know what? He can rap. I'm going to do this other really cool shit. Like, that's kind of what I've always done. But creatively, Table Before was, because it was hard. It was extremely hard. And it's my style of music now. Then, like, because I don't listen to rap. Like I said, I can name like 5 guys I like now.
No, for sure.
So I listen to alternative, like, witch pop, alternative like music is like what I listen to now. So Table Before was fun to be able to kind of figure out how do I incorporate that to what I do best.
And I can tell also, before we wrap this up, I can tell also by going through, because I went through all of your, I wanted to like but I wanted to like give a thorough background of your history with music. And when I got to Table Before, I was like, oh, well, I could tell that was your pocket. I could tell that was so much fun. Yep, I could tell.
It was so much fun. We had it's hilarious. I've never actually admitted this before to anybody or like on a mic or anything.
It's exclusive.
I'm the most regretful of Table Before than I am of anything because there was a potential there that was completely unreached. TCS, we could have been the biggest rappers in the world, I feel like.
I know.
We're the best performance and the best whatever.
I know.
But there was a level that Table Before could have reached that it never got there. And that's easily the biggest regret I've ever had when it comes to music. Because I feel like
for sure.
I made 10 grand from shows from TCS.
Oh, wow.
We performed in front of 30,000
cool
people.
Yeah.
We performed with Lupe and been on tour with Big Sean and Cool Kids and Kid. Like
you had to fucking be there. I'm gonna tell you all this
we did everything like I could have imagined doing.
For sure.
I never got to see what Table Before could become, and that bothers me still.
Shout out to Plaga.
Plaga, fucking love. Plaga's my brother. Butter's my brother. And I wish that us three, because Jane was a phenomenal singer. Oh. My goal was always for us three to produce the music and to find a female singer, like a different female singer every album to do.
That's so funny.
So Jane her voice was insane. Voice of an angel. Jane is a singer, and she wanted to sing a certain style of music. So it was hard for her to do Table Before because I had to dumb her down
to get it.
a lot because she was so incredible. I had to dumb her down a lot. And I can understand as a musician when you're like, man, I am a way better singer than this. I'm I know. We don't need you to be. Like, I need you to do this. I need you to be here. So, and I love Jane, but she's so phenomenal that I had to dumb her down.
I get it. Something about her special.
But she is a phenomenal singer. Yeah. But like I said, if I could do Table Before again, I absolutely would, though.
It's ironically or coincidentally, I don't know what the word is, but
those words are always kind of weird too.
Before we leave,
Plaga, who was the producer is my producer on the podcast. So shout out to Plaga. He actually does the intro song.
He's one of the most talented producers I've ever had. From
go through my catalog,
from
man,
whatever. From whoever you want to talk about, Plaga is that. Plaga is that guy.
No, Shout out to Plaga.
Plaga
He knows
is
that
that
too.
guy.
I actually wanted him to come here, but he was too busy. He couldn't make
Plaga
it.
is
But I
that
wanted,
dude. He's
I wanted him to be
that.
able to
Shout out
support
to
it.
Plaga, man.
Absolutely. But
That
anyway,
guy.
what you want before we?
Before I leave, my music is on all platforms. C.T. Yeah, I currently make music. I know since we on the topic of making music, I rap. I write all my own music.
Very good rapper, by the way.
I pick all my own production. I write all the songs. Everything with my work is all me. I take a lot of pride in that, and I take a lot of time with my music because I want it to be something that people can feel. Thank you for saying that, because again, you are one of the reasons that I even thought I could be a rapper. So,
Period.
Well, you are phenomenal. You are very good.
I
I fall victim of not being like, if you were to personally text me something, I am 1,000% more inclined to listen to it than you are if you tag me on social media. I'm never going to see it on social media. Yeah. But if you like say, hey, cuz, like, what do you think about this? I'm going to be more inclined, and I welcome you to do that.
Just our group chat that we have now since this,
just know
I will be texting.
Just know,
I know it may take you a couple days.
It may take me a minute. It's going to take me a minute to respond.
I know y'all both slow, but listen, we all busy, man. It's all good.
Exactly.
But I'm doing this shit. Like, I'm trying to listen.
No, I'm happy I was able to inspire you and to know that you came out of that, because what you turned out to be is a fantastic rapper. Your beat selection, I think your beat selection is actually very good. I've heard your music before. It doesn't seem like I have, because I'll text you and then I'll forget to hit text and hit send. Sits there and I'm like, well, I can't send it because now it's like a month later. So, but just know, I have listened to your music before. I'm just so out of the loop. And it's never as an offense.
Hey, man, you got a whole family. So we know nobody.
Life is very naughty.
So
well, thank you for having us on. I'm happy I was able to talk to my people. More importantly, my best friend and I.
In the whole world.
This is my guy. There are very few guys that I would kill a human being for. And he is,
swear to God,
I would take a bullet for him. This is there's 3 humans in my life, as far as like adults, that I cherish more than anyone in the world. Yeah. It's my homegirl Megan. Shout out to Megan. I freaking love Megan. It's my brother Daniel and my wife. They're the 3 most important human beings in the history of the world to me. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get to that level for me.
So, not to cut you off, I credit you for a lot.
I'll take it.
With learning about the LGBTQ community and being receptive to people and knowing that everybody isn't the same. We don't all like the same things, but at the end of the day, we just people. None of that matters. We just people. And growing up with you is one of my best friends, and spending all the time we spent together, it meant the world to me, and it still does. I talk about you a lot.
Also, doing this also made me realize a couple of things. Not only is it helping me realize my dreams and what's something that I really love to do and that I'm good at, but it also is making me realize like it's bringing me closer and reuniting people that I care about. Like, for example, if you've watched the episodes, my John Ford is one of my good friends who's been my friend for 10, 15 years. This is my family. Like, I'm doing this with people that I actually really, really care about. So if you see people on my podcast, they're in my heart. Do you know what I mean? So that means thank you very much. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys on next week's episode of Domino Dreaming Podcast. Thank you guys for joining me. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. Catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.
That was fun. How y'all feel?
I felt great. Good.